This is See It with C, and today's adventure takes us into the quaint Roma Norte neighborhood in Mexico City, where we cook and do the street tacos class at Hora Cocina Mexicano, a very cute Mexican cuisine scratch kitchen right here in the heart of Roma Norte. Hello, I'm Charisse, and today we're gonna make my favorite food, street tacos. So yes, as Charisse said, we picked another theater excursion to do, and this is cooking class. So at least we're not held hostage on a bus today. And by the looks of this place and the smells, it's gonna be a good time. So it's our activity for today. There are two kitchens inside of Cocina Hora, and today we were led upstairs where the Mexican street taco cooking class was. We were offered a tea as well as agua fresa for a start as we waited for our other table mates to join us. I immediately fell in love with the cute decor. They also start you with a small quesadilla while they give you instructions related to what we will be cooking, where we'll be going to buy groceries, as well as what will be our menu items, and a brief history of the items cooked in Mexico.
Probably the campechano will be shrimp and fish. Okay? Today our campechano will be beef and longaniza.
Our first stop after introductions was to a tortilleria, where we learned or saw corn as well as flour tortillas be cooked.
And just make the masa for you so you can take it to your spot. Over there in the back, you will notice there is big bulks of dry kernels of corn that they cook every day. Usually 1 day ahead, as I told you, they need to let it sit and cool it down. And in the back, they have big meals to grind all of that.
The shop also serves a variety of fresh salsas, but my favorite part was we got to go behind the scenes and get a little closer to see the equipment and exactly how
it's serving. They already finished the quick. Well guys, masa. That masa will be needed by the machine. The machine, we call it la tortillera. That is the name. And they are los tortilleros. Los tortilleros are the quality control of the machine. They're going to take care of every tortilla comes out perfect. Regular size, all the same tortillas or flautas. And then here, the tortilla that is here, the one that is not perfect, you put it back. You see another tortilla later. Size, flip, cook for the third time. And the tortilla come out well done.
we are live here in the tortilleria. They're making them right back here. They make them every day. The process is pretty much mechanical now, where it used to be hand pressed. And this is where like a lot of locals come to buy their tortillas on a daily basis, so we can get them in a nice stack. So we're about to try a fresh tortilla right now.
Sopa, le das otra consistencia a la tortilla porque ya cambió.
Like a cracker. You put a little salt on it. Our next stop was a local market where we would shop for the ingredients that we needed for the cooking class.
Oh, está precioso.
This is the flour in Mexico.
And dahlias have a lot of colors. Okay, this is one of the most popular, but there is also pink, yellow.
Oh my gosh, everything's so fragrant.
For today, and let me explain you the chicharrón, because chicharrón is really important for us. Come, stay here, so we can keep that one. We have three types of chicharrón. Today we will use that to sprinkle on top of our taco campechano. Okay? And here, guys, this is how we have it. Longaniza. Sí, pero ya venía para acá. Ayúdame a esperar aquí. Do you know the name of these? Prickle pear in English. This is a prickle pear and
Alrighty, so we had a really in-depth tour of the market. It was so cool to like all the fruits and veggies, you can just smell them. Like it just pops out. And the florist even gifted us a flower. So we are now heading back. We've learned about the ingredients. I will say she really gets really deep about a lot of the ingredients. So if you don't have a long attention span, just be mindful that you're gonna be getting a really in-depth information about the market. But she got really deep into the ingredients that we're gonna be using today. So now we're heading back to the kitchen to begin cooking our street tacos. So that yellow door, that is the entrance to the kitchen. So I just want to make sure. It will look a little confusing when you first come, but that's the yellow door that you go into. So you will have to possibly navigate some steps. So FYI. Upon arriving back to the table, we were greeted with an apron and a cooking helmet and all the things that we needed to begin preparing our meal. Tacos, tacos. Throughout this cooking experience, we would make 3 different tacos, including tacos al pastor, taco barbacoa, and tacos champiñones, which is basically a mixture of meat. To book this experience, you can either use my Viator link in the description below or email me at COC. So we're starting with the barbacoa first, and we roasted the banana leaves, and putting the meat in. We're gonna use a pressure cooker. I will say this cooking class was pretty intricate with the techniques and the different cooking materials, but it was interesting to see the process for making traditional Mexican food. Once we got the barbacoa tacos going, it was time to start the El Pastor tacos. Here the chef is showing us the cut of meat that we would use.
To cook them or pre-cook them before you blend them, because it's going to be difficult if you don't do that. We're going to roast these chiles to enhance the flavor, but also we will soak them in hot water.
It's the face. While we were preparing all the meats for the tacos, we were also preparing a variety of salsas to go with each one. I really appreciate the techniques that the chef showed us about how to preserve materials and make sure that you use every bit of the food and ingredients that we were using. One thing I really enjoyed about this experience was how much they created a family-like atmosphere. We started to have a lot of fun and get to know each other in the group, as well as we just couldn't help some of the home-like decor that was plastered throughout the building. Just made it feel like we were in someone abuela's kitchen.
I mean, they're all Mexican.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Arriba.
Okay, so she cranked up the notch on the salsa, because I got to 5 and I said it was still not too spicy. So she went all the way to like 9. I can smell it.
It's a 5. Well, it's a 5 in Mexico.
We cranked it up and it's probably where I need to be.
See? Perfect. So you're a 5.
It's the 5?
It's like a 5.
Oh, okay. It's a 5 on the heat scale. We made about 3 or 4 different salsas for dipping or spreading on the tacos, and of course it came with a little dance. Okay, Sharice is about to season the salsa, which we didn't know was a thing.
No, it's not dancing at all. The fire is very low. It's bubbling, but we need that immediately. Got it. So let's give it a few more seconds. Now we can listen to the so try with another cup. Almost there. Yes, start dancing. So you will keep the spatula and put the salsa on the spatula. Take it here. Like that. Right over. Here. Okay. And just pour the salsa over.
Ah, okay. And fast.
There you go.
and we dance.
But you need to dance exactly. And with one of the chile, no, two of chile de árbol. Two of those. We have 2 more or 3, I think.
There's 2.
2, perfect. And all of the tomato, all of the garlic and vinegar. The chile habanero, we're going to add a tiny piece. Just cut it.
Oh, okay.
Because I want to prepare a mild salsa for you.
Okay.
Well, in case you need it. This is for the spicy. See? 4 of this level. And just going to add a splash of water to help our blender. That is a good one to dance for the salsa. Sombrero, right? Sombrero time, perfecto. So in the count of 3, you turn on the blender. Oh, this is my no worries, always happen, always happen. Gorgeous.
Okay, thank you.
Here we go. In the count of 3, you turn it on and give it a nice dance. 1, continue.
Was that too early?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I like that.
Go one more time.
Once all the salsas were done, it was time to hand make our own tortillas. Yes, this class was very hands-on.
Water. But if that is like smooth, don't have any cracks, then we'll take this down and press until the press stops. We don't need to add extra pressure until that stops. And here we have it.
Wow.
Yeah. We're going to flip it this way to make that even.
Will it get bigger?
It's going to be bigger. Wow! And even you can do it like this. Well, it depends sometimes on the...
While people were cooking tortillas, Charisse and I were put on the grill to make the taco meat.
And shouldn't take too long. Don't do like you where I dropped it. Think this is done, yeah?
Now, place all of that here.
And now you can put it.
What's going on over there?
Take that out, take that out.
Check it out.
Charisse and I just got off a taco meat duty. Charisse,
The meat won. It kept fighting back.
it was hot back there.
I
Like,
tried my best.
all the 40-year-old hormones tried to kick in real quick. So here's the final product, what we did.
3 ready. The barbacoa la podemos servir.
Finally, after several hours, we were able to partake in our reward, which was trying the 3 tacos that we had cooked.
Let's say, arriba.
Arriba.
Abajo.
Abajo.
Al centro.
Al centro. Click. Oh, I gotta click.
Pa' dentro. Well, we do this. It's a thing in the Spanish.
I earned this glass of wine, baby.
I think it's like a palate cleanser.
Salud.
And of course, nothing can happen in Mexico without a little bit of tequila. Tacos al pastor ended up being my favorite and definitely something that I think I could duplicate back at
A
home.
little bit of orange first.
We wrapped up our final evening in Mexico City by visiting one of the world's best bars, Licoria Lemon Tour. All right, so we are at Limentor Licoria, or Licoria Limentor. Which one is it? Licoria Limentor, which at one point was one of the top 50 bars in recent years. Might still be on the top 50 in the world. Mexico City has at least three top 50 bars in the world, so that's amazing. So, you know, wanted to try it out. Have to shout out people like Addie and Terry who put these things on the map in our minds, as well as my good girl, one of my travel partners, Robin, who she's collected a few of these top 50 bars herself. So we are about to enjoy a couple cocktails and probably roam around the Roma Norte neighborhood. Now, interesting story. We let our guards down for 2 seconds, so I totally I got a car from the hotel and totally, you know, we had two cars that came and got us to where we were going. However, this time I forgot to tell the driver the exact address. So he dropped us off at some random building, but luckily we started walking. It was only 10 minutes away. However, the driver, bless his heart, was so good. He circled the block a couple of times and found us. It was like, get back in. So I just appreciate those little moments in life, but always just show your address to whatever person is driving you. Just because, you know, someone might say something different. I think that maybe there was a loss in translation between the concierge and the driver, but luckily we weren't too far off, and then we had a very good driver who circled the block and found us. Okay, just finished pre-dinner cocktails at Licoria Limentor, which was the number 7 bar in 2023 in the world, and it was decent for a pre-cocktail menu. I didn't find anything that knocked my socks off, but my travel companion, she found something that she enjoyed, so now we're off to dinner. I mean, it was cool to be able to get into one of the world's best bars. All right, heading over to dinner. Nueve made a perfect after-cocktail dinner spot as it was right across the street from Licoria Limentor. This spot has a variety of Italian pasta dishes paired with seafood, and I found it a pretty delicious meal. It's C and we are wrapping up 4 days in Mexico City. I am thankful that you watched this video this long to see the whole Mexico City experience, from our tours to food. We are wrapping up a wonderful 4 days, and thanks for watching the vlog. I'm happy that you're able to tag along. So until next time, I will see you in the next video.